EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And this one is fielded in the end zone. So it'll come out to the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Throwing on the first play is Jones. Throw left side, that's Johnson. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go North Copper! Go North Copper! Goldfish!
And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee.
Why shift to Cruz? 56. Biggie. Out we go.
Jones gonna hand this to Tracy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. and it's clear why.
Look at 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Apple. Half 18.
Shotgun now for Jones. This one intercepted. And he's gonna give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. 2nd down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Giants first down. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get about 5.
Get set quick, all right? Going on the out.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Elsa. Triple right, Pacino. Triple right.
From the gun, it's Jones. This one is caught by Robinson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Bama. Up we go.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, You're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, report!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Raven 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Bateman is the motion man. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So a turnover-filled 1st quarter has come to an end. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Hill. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Here now, 3rd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, that's Flowers. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. He'll be brought down inside the 25. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Third and short, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. 1st and 10.
Go, Fitz. Go, up.
Here's Jones to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Giants.
Quick right.
Jones to the air again. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Justice Hill to return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That pickup good for 29 yards. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Jackson looking to throw. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Jackson up top again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And third down coming up. The motion man is Johnson. On third down, here's a run by Henry. And this play going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Hey, report. Go.
Jackson now. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
13. Hey.
They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now on second down. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. The motion man is Johnson. That's out quickly and complete. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
South salad, south salad, south salad, south salad. Okay, here we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down, 3 to go. Now Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the end zone. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Jones. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, here's Jackson. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return. We'll give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Jones. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raven first down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Jackson. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Rita. Cadence, lock in the cage. Detroit Johnson.
Jones now on first down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Jones. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Point after now from Tucker. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.